Right, kei te kōtihi o ngā tatauranga kino mo te oranga niho, te iwi Māori e noho mai ana. Engari ahakoa tērā toko maha tonu o ngai tātou e uru ana ki ngā mahi mātanga niho. I kōrero a pōtaka maipi ki tētahi o ngā tautohito mātanga niho o te ao Māori, e whakarite nei i te wāhi ki ngā mātanga niho rangatahi e pihi ake ana.
He tohunga whao niho, ko te rangi whakamutunga tēnei mā tākuta Kewene.
It certainly has been enjoyable, otherwise I would have walked away a long time ago. I think the most enjoyable thing for me is to be able to be a Māori in that circle, because before there was nobody. And they'd look at you and say, why? How did you kind of get here?
Ko tōna mātua kēkē ko tākuta mānahi Nitama Paewai yaki iaia kia haere ki te whare wānanga o tākau.
But I had an uncle of mine many years ago, and he's on my mother's side. He was well known in rugby circles as Dr. Nitama Paewai. He said to me the statement one day, he said, if you want to have an enjoyable life, you've got to help other people. He saw in medicine that he could satisfy all of his dreams in being able to give to his own people.
Kei raro I te kotahi o rau o tōna iwi, ngā ringa whao o te ao oranga niho, ko hūnara kā he kai tauna ki rata niho, mai noa.
Just by Albie's qualification as being the first Maori dentist to gain a specialist qualification, that in itself is probably the most important as an inspiration to Māori dentistry and dentists and the general Māori dental workforce. To have a person, of that stature amongst us. Now that he's retired, that gap hasn't been filled, and so we'll just miss him immensely.
Kua hoki a tākuta Kewene ki rotorua te ukaipo o tōna hoa wahine kua riro, nei rā te wāhi I pui ake a te ao Marama.
To Te Ao Marama, Albert was one of the founding members. About 20 years ago, a group of them sat down in the hall behind us, Te Ao Marama here in Ohinemotu, and set up Te Ao Marama, the New Zealand Māori Dental Association. So he was a key part of that right from the beginning.
A rā ngā tatauranga anu e kore e tāia te karo.
Māori have more tooth decay, more dental diseases like gum problems and stuff, more teeth taken out than any other ethnic group in New Zealand. So overall Māori have poor oral health and we have to try and improve that.
Me rata te ao Māori ki ngā tohu o te ao Marama ki te kore, ka mate.
We now have a new problem just on the horizon with super infections and the antibiotics being less effective, to the point where they're now saying that within 10 years that'll be upon us. In 20 years we'll be well and truly ensconced in super infection. My view is that the best defence against this is prevention. And the saying prevention's better than cure. Well, what they're now saying with the super infections is that cure is not going to be an option. It's going to be prevention is better than death.
Ka kino haere mo te iwi Māori.
Along with it, they have other issues that accumulate. Cardiovascular, heart problems, diabetes especially, because diabetes reduces the ability to heal. And so if you have an infection in the mouth, it's usually greater than it would be for the person who doesn't have diabetes.
Kei te whakamānawa o na kai mahi Māori I a tākuta Kewene.
I did find in the end, and that was through working for Raukura, that I was able to fulfil that dream 100%, to be able to work for my own people.
He rereke te ara hoi mo te huia kai manua, I āwhina I te pani, te pauaru, me te rawa kore.
I follow the thought in my mind that if I can do it, anyone can do it. If my grandfather and some of my uncles ahead of me could do it, then I could do it. They told me I could do it. I'd tell my family they can do it. You can do anything in this world, you just got to find out how to do it.
Ko tāna mokopuna ka hikina I te manu karino.
Things have definitely changed a wee bit now. Rent prices have gone up, for example, and there's not a lot more Māori students doing dentistry, but there's a few more, I think, than what he was. I interviewed Papa last night actually for an assignment, and he told me that there was him and 2 other Māori students in the whole school, whereas now there's about 20 of us. So I think times have changed a little bit, and the technology is definitely upgraded. Yeah, people know who Papa is, so yeah, I'm very proud to have him as my granddad, and him being the first postgrad student from the dentist school is really awesome. It's so cool.
I thought, well, here's this little Maori boy from, born in Dannywork in the Hawke's Bay. Went to school up north. It just made me kind of have faith in myself, belief in myself, and then want to give it back.
Wā te akau ana te tūranga o tāku Kewene.